Should I travel to Philadelphia? Should you travel to Philadelphia, the birthplace of the Declaration of Independence? Philadelphia is one of America's most underrated city destinations. It doesn't get the attention of New York City, it doesn't have the prestige of Washington, D.C., and it doesn't have Boston's New England charm. But what Philadelphia does offer is one of the best combinations of history, food, walkability, and value in the United States. So let's look at the three biggest pros, the three biggest cons, and help you decide whether Philadelphia deserves a spot on your travel list. If you enjoy American history, great food, walkable neighborhoods, and destinations that offer strong value, you should visit the city of brotherly love. Philadelphia may not be America's flashiest city, but many visitors leave surprised by how much they enjoyed it. What first-time visitors often misunderstand about Philadelphia? One of the biggest misconceptions about Philadelphia is that it's either a smaller version of New York City or a city where every neighborhood is a tourist destination. Neither is really true. Most visitors spend their time around Old City, Independence National Historical Park, Center City, Reading Terminal Market, Society Hill, and nearby neighborhoods. Philadelphia is a large city, and like any major city, some neighborhoods are better suited for tourists than others. The key is understanding that Philadelphia works best as a destination for history, food, and culture rather than non-stop sightseeing. Additionally, Philadelphia is more than Rocky. A lot of people know Philadelphia because of Rocky. And yes, the Rocky Steps and statue are worth seeing, but Philadelphia's identity goes much deeper than one movie franchise. This is the city where the Declaration of Independence was signed, where the Constitution was debated, where Benjamin Franklin lived, and where much of the American story began. Now, let's get into the biggest reasons people should visit. Pro number 1, incredible historical significance. Few cities in America can match Philadelphia's historical importance. Visitors can tour Independence Hall, where the Declaration of Independence and Constitution were debated and signed. They can visit the Liberty Bell, they can walk through Franklin Court, Elfreth's Alley, Christ Church Burial Ground, and the Museum of the American Revolution. What makes Philadelphia special is that these landmarks are concentrated within a relatively compact area. You're not just looking at exhibits in a museum, you're walking through the same streets where Franklin, Washington, Adams, and Jefferson once lived and worked. For history lovers, Philadelphia is one of the most important destinations in the country. Pro number 2, outstanding food scene. Philadelphia is one of America's best food cities. And no, it's not just cheesesteaks. The city is packed with excellent Italian restaurants, bakeries, neighborhood eateries, food markets, and international cuisine. Many locals will tell you that Philadelphia's roast pork sandwich is actually more representative of the city than the cheesesteak. Then there's Reading Terminal Market. If you only visit one food destination in Philadelphia, make it this one. You'll find cheesesteaks, Amish comfort food, barbecue, seafood, baked goods, Asian cuisine, Latin American dishes, and just about everything in between. Philadelphia's food scene feels local and authentic in a way that many larger cities sometimes lose. Pro number 3, great value compared to nearby cities. This is where Philadelphia really shines. Compared to New York City, Boston, and Washington, D.C., Philadelphia often delivers similar benefits at a lower price. Hotels are usually less expensive, restaurants are generally more affordable. Many of the city's most important attractions are free, and because so many attractions are located close together, you spend less time and money getting around. If you're looking for history, food, and walkability without paying New York prices, Philadelphia offers some of the strongest value on the East Coast. Now, let's talk about the cons. No city is perfect, and Philadelphia definitely has some drawbacks. Con number 1, often overshadowed by nearby cities. Philadelphia has a branding problem. When travelers think about East Coast cities, they often choose New York, Boston, or Washington first. New York dominates entertainment and nightlife. Washington dominates politics and museums. Boston dominates higher education and revolutionary history. Philadelphia sits somewhere in the middle. As a result, many travelers overlook it without realizing how much it actually offers. Con number 2, some areas feel less polished. Philadelphia has tremendous character, but visitors may notice aging infrastructure, visible poverty, and some rougher edges compared to cities like Boston or Washington. Most tourists spend their time in Old City, Center City, Society Hill, and Rittenhouse Square, which are generally comfortable and easy to navigate. But Philadelphia definitely feels more lived in and less polished than some competing destinations. Whether that's a positive or negative depends on the traveler. Con number 3, fewer bucket list attractions. Philadelphia's attractions are excellent. The challenge is that many aren't globally famous. New York has Times Square. Washington has the White House and Capitol. Chicago has its skyline. Philadelphia has Independence Hall and the Liberty Bell. After that, many visitors are less familiar with what the city offers. The actual experience is often better than people expect, but Philadelphia doesn't always look as exciting on paper as some competing destinations. The Should I Travel to Philadelphia scorecard. Philadelphia scores well for cost and value. It is also an excellent walking destination, offers an exceptional food experience, and a highly distinctive culture and character. Few cities have preserved as much historical artifacts and buildings as the city of brotherly love, which makes it a unique option. Philadelphia is also less crowded than some of its neighbors, even during peak tourist seasons. If you visit Philadelphia in the spring and fall, you might run into school field trips, but the crowds are still manageable. Outside the federally protected historic areas, you might notice that many neighborhoods face urban challenges. Nonetheless, Philadelphia scores particularly well for travelers who prioritize history, food, walkability, and value. Who should visit Philadelphia? Philadelphia is a great fit if you love American history, you enjoy exploring cities on foot, you appreciate authentic neighborhoods, you want a long weekend destination, you care about food, and you want strong value compared to other major East Coast cities. Philadelphia may not be the best fit if you want warm weather year-round, you prefer beach destinations, you need non-stop entertainment for a week, or you're looking for a city with the scale and energy of New York. Final verdict. Philadelphia may not be America's flashiest destination, but it is one of its most rewarding. It offers world-class history, outstanding food, walkable neighborhoods, passionate local culture, and some of the best value you'll find among major American cities. If New York feels too expensive, Washington feels too formal, and Boston feels too crowded, Philadelphia might be exactly what you're looking for. 3 pros, 3 cons. You decide. Should you travel to Philadelphia? For many travelers, the answer is yes. Should I travel to? 3 pros, 3 cons. You decide. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe and check out our other travel comparisons.